Business and Leisure, your weekly window to the world of business and guide to the good life.
This is Ray Butch Gamboa for Business and Leisure, the weekly business and lifestyle TV and online magazine that centers on the latest significant business developments and lifestyle trends. Joining me this week is our co-host. Please welcome our sunshine girl, Day Monsayak, with the latest trends in leisure. Day?
Thank you so much, Butch. Hi, guys. Yes, I'm happy to be your co-host for this week as I give you another bunch of interesting and fun features on the lifestyle part of business and leisure. Now, here's a glimpse of what to expect this week. We've got you covered with exclusive events on Lifestyle Chronicles. It is followed by our weekly featured leisure destinations for you on Lifestyle Boutique. Then our segment Places takes us to BGC in Taguig to take a second look at a fun dining destination with a Spanish flair. And finally is Sports Shoot with a regular treat for all the firearm enthusiasts out there. I know you all are eager to find out more about this week's features, but let's wait for a little while as we talk about some serious business first with our main man, Mr. Ray Butch Gamboa. See you in a bit, Butch.
Thanks, Day. We'll see you back in a short while. This is Business and Leisure, your window to the world of business and guide to the good life. And we shall start off with the week's significant business developments when we return after this break.
Introducing the all-new Mitsubishi Xpander.
Be comfortable when you're out of your comfort zone and embrace a wider world of adventure. BRV, rise above your limits.
The things that make my day. My mini-me, my kind of jam, my passion, my blend of coffee, my inspiration. That's all good with the all-new Vios. My Vios, my drive.
Gotta go, guys. Nagpapasunod si Dashi. Dash, miss you. Can't wait to see your new car.
Dash, parang may sumusunod sa akin.
Thinking of buying a new car? If it's a Chevrolet that you have in mind, check out any of the following models during the Phoenix Petroleum 2018 Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival at the SM Mall of Asia this November 15 to 18. Trailblazer, Colorado, Sail, Trax, Malibu. Remember, test drive it before you buy it. Drive the latest model automobiles at the Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival, powered by Phoenix Fuels with Pulse Technology, November 15 to 18 at the SM Mall of Asia.
Welcome back to Business and Leisure. We now have some of the latest significant business developments on BizWatch, our business section. Our lead issue this week is one that has been all over the news lately. With the inflation rate hitting its highest level in nearly a decade, prices of basic commodities have surged, affecting the consumers. Our business reporter Heidi Santos has the story.
Inflation rose for the 8th consecutive month to 6.4% in August,
the fastest pace since the 6.6% posted in March 2009, according to the Philippine Statistics Authority. Prices of food and non-alcoholic beverages surged 8.5%, while transport costs spiked 7.8% last month. The National Capital Region felt an inflation rate of 7% in August, up from July's 6.5%, while inflation in areas outside the capital jumped to 6.2% from the previous month's 5.5%. In a statement, BSP Governor Nestor Espinilla Jr. said the faster-than-expected inflation was mainly due to food supply shocks, particularly in the rice market, that cannot be mitigated by adjusting the central bank's benchmark rates. Espinilla added that elevated oil prices, a weakening peso, and strong domestic demand fueled inflation last month. The BSP has raised its policy rates by a cumulative 100 basis points from May to August to discourage bank lending and cool down consumer demand that could have pushed up inflation.
The BSP also stated that an unfortunate confluence of cost push factors continues to drive consumer price inflation in August beyond the acceptable target range. However, these warrant more decisive non-monetary measures to fully address. Meanwhile, on the topic of manufacturing, the National Economic and Development Authority is confident that manufacturing growth will likely be sustained throughout the third quarter of the year. This is following the release of data showing volume and value improvements for July. Here's our BizWatch correspondent Andre Ko with the details.
The Philippine Statistics Authority's latest monthly integrated survey of selected industries showed gains for both the value of production, or VAPI, and volume of production, or VOPI indices to 12.2% and 11.8% respectively, from 6.0% and 5.1% contractions a year earlier. The VAPI gains were attributed to double-digit production improvements in the petroleum products, textiles, beverages, basic metals, miscellaneous manufacturers, machinery except electrical, paper products, and electrical machinery sectors. On the other hand, the VOPI rose on the back of similar double-digit improvements for fabricated metal products, petroleum products, textiles, beverages, miscellaneous manufacturers, basic metals, and machinery except electrical. Socioeconomic Planning Secretary Ernesto Pernia said, "We expect the strong performance of the manufacturing sector this year as we continue to see stable domestic demand, as well as robust investments due to heightened infrastructure projects and consumer spending." Average capacity utilization during the month was 84.1%, the PSA said, adding that 55% or 11 out of 20 major industries operated at 80% and above.
The government continues to push for measures improving the production sector in order to sustain this robust performance in the second half of the year. We take a break from this week's significant and important business developments. BizWatch will be back in a short while.
When thinking of your favorite car brands and models, which brands and models immediately come to mind? Could it be a fuel-efficient sedan for that everyday drive? A sleek and agile sports car? A rugged and versatile SUV? That roomy and comfortable MPV or van? Or that versatile go-anywhere pickup? Be a part of the 2018-2019 Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Vote for the brands and models that will become the 2018-2019 Autofocus Automobiles of the Year in the standard and premium luxury classes. Log on to www.autofocus.com.ph to vote every day until September 30, 2018, and get a chance to win prizes in the daily raffle. And the following major prizes in the grand raffle to be held right after the voting deadline. Third prize, Vivo Wi-Fi 3C. Second prize, Huawei Nova 2 Lite. Grand prize, Samsung J8. Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Who will win? You choose, you decide.
Be comfortable when you're out of your comfort zone and embrace a wider world of adventure. BRV rise above your limits.
Be it fine dining, a romantic garden wedding, a relaxed casual meal, or an important business event, Ilustrado is the place to go. Aside from its famed paella, the Ilustrado restaurant, which is located within the history-laden walled city of Intramuros, is also the favorite destination of food gourmands for its famous callos and lengua and other classic gustatory offerings. Ilustrado Restaurant, only for the foodies.
I'm gonna miss you.
I'll miss you too.
So, why are you back?
I didn't want to miss you.
The country's latest automobile models can all be available for test drive in the Phoenix Petroleum 2018 Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival this November 15 to 18. And if you're eyeing a Honda for your first or next car, you can test drive any of the following: City, BRV, CRV Diesel, HRV, Civic RS, Mobilio RS, Jazz RS. Remember, test drive it before you buy it. Drive the latest model automobiles at the Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival, powered by Phoenix Fuels with Pulse Technology, November 15 to 18 at the SM Mall of Asia.
Be part of the 2018 to 2019 Autofocus People's Choice Awards, the only nationwide poll to determine the country's most popular car brands and models. It's easy. Log on to www.autofocus.com.ph/AFPCA 2018. Then, vote for as many as 5 different car models that you believe should become the 2018 to 2019 Autofocus Automobile of the Year in separate standard premium luxury categories. Vote every day until September 30, 2018. And get a chance to win prizes in the daily raffle. And the following major prizes in the grand raffle to be held right after the voting deadline. Third prize, Vivo Y53C. Second prize, Huawei Nova 2 Lite. Grand prize, Samsung J8. The Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Who'll win? You choose. You decide. Vote now.
Welcome back to Business and Leisure's BizWatch as we continue with more interesting business issues for you. Our next issue centers on agriculture. The Agriculture Department wants to craft a national food security plan to prevent a repeat of a rice crisis that recently hit the southern Philippines. Haida Santos has the story.
Agriculture Secretary Emmanuel Piñol said the National Food Security Strategy, in particular, would indicate which areas in the country have surplus production of a certain commodity and which areas need additional supplies. He added that this will enable the proportional distribution of needed goods, preventing shortages and price spikes. Rice prices in Zamboanga City and Basilan reached as high as 70 pesos per kilo, while those in Tawi-Tawi reach as high as 100 pesos per kilo. This is due to very limited supplies, which is caused by the delayed arrival and distribution of imported rice. Secretary Piñol said that he had directed DA Undersecretary Segfredo Serrano to prepare localized food security planning programs. He said in his Facebook post, every town and province of the country will be asked by the Department of Agriculture, with the help of the Department of Interior and local government, to prepare their local food security plans, indicating how they could feed their constituents and what support they need from the national government.
The Department of Agriculture added that they would also be meeting later this month with governors and mayors in a one-day forum of 4 clusters where local officials would be asked to submit their own food security plans along with needed interventions. And for our last business issue this week, the Department of Finance, or DOF, is pushing for the review of the Sugar Regulatory Administration, or SRA's policy, which allows sugar farmers and planters associations to sell their import rights to traders. Andre Co has the story.
Finance Secretary Carlos Dominguez ordered the Bureau of Internal Revenue and Finance Undersecretary Gil Beltran to review the system of sugar importation and coordinate with SRA regarding possible reforms during a recent DOF Executive Committee meeting. Under the current system of sugar importation, the SRA issues an allocation to farmers and planters associations, which in turn sell the rights to traders. Dominguez said local sugar millers and planters which sell their importation rights should be taxed as they make profit from the transactions. According to preliminary data gathered by the BIR, traders pay local millers and planters around 500 pesos per bag of sugar in exchange for their importation rights. As a result, Secretary Dominguez said the price of sugar remained high in the retail market. During the same meeting, BIR Deputy Commissioner Arnel Gobalye reported to Dominguez that creation of a task force which will monitor the local sugar inventory and validate the volume of imported sugar entering the country. Gobalye was quoted as saying the task force on sugar is undertaking inventory stock taking, validating the volume of imports based on allocations, and ascertaining the payment of correct taxes by importers, local planters, and millers. According to Internal Revenue Commissioner Cesar Dulay, the task force would monitor importers, millers, planters, traders, and dealers of refined sugar in the country. He said the BIR sent a letter to the SRA last July requesting for the list of sugar importers.
It was also reported that the BIR was able to gather an initial list of local sugar millers and planters, particularly those who have sold their import permits to other traders. And on that note, we end this week's BizWatch. We hope you will join us again next week for more relevant and informative business issues. Business and Leisure continues after another short break with an interesting feature on Strictly Business. Please stay with us.
It's back! Participate in the only public poll to determine the country's most popular car brands and models. Vote for your favorite car makes and models in the 2018-2019 Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Log on to www.autofocus.com.ph to vote every day until September 30, 2018, and get a chance to win prizes in the daily raffle. And the following major prizes in the grand raffle to be held right after the voting deadline. Third prize, Vivo Wi-Fi 3C. Second prize, Huawei Nova 2 Lite. Grand prize, Samsung J8. The Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Which models do you think will become this year's Automobile of the Year in the standard and premium luxury class? You choose, you decide.
Be comfortable when you're out of your comfort zone and embrace a wider world of adventure. BRV, rise above your limits.
See the horizon as a starting point. Use each obstacle to gain momentum. Make the unknown routine. Continue where all others stop. New Peugeot SUV range. Never have SUVs gone so far.
Have you been wanting to test drive an Isuzu? Here's your chance. The Phoenix Petroleum 2018 Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival will have all of the country's brand new models available for test drive this November 15 to 18 at the SM Mall of Asia. And Isuzu will have the MU-X and the D-Max waiting for all those who want to have a feel of how wonderfully it drives. Remember, test drive it before you buy it. Drive the latest model automobiles at the Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival, powered by Phoenix Fuels with Pulse Technology, November 15 to 18 at the SM Mall of Asia. Be part of the 2018-2019 Autofocus People's Choice Awards, the only nationwide poll to determine the country's most popular car brands and models. It's easy. Log on to www.autofocus.com.ph/AFPCA 2018. Then vote for as many as 5 different models that you believe should become the 2018-2019 Autofocus Automobile of the Year in separate standard and premium luxury categories. Vote every day until September 30, 2018 and get a chance to win prizes in the daily raffle. And the following major prizes in the grand raffle to be held right after the voting deadline. Third prize, Vivo Wi-Fi 3C. Second prize, Huawei Nova 2 Lite. Grand prize, Samsung J8. The Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Who will win? You choose, you decide. Vote now.
Welcome back to Business and Leisure, and you're still on our business section. And what we have next is our feature on our Strictly Business segment. This week, we once again feature not an ordinary artisan soap maker and skincare specialist. Our featured entrepreneur this week brings this a notch higher by being an educator herself in the art of creating 100% certified organic skincare products.
Miss Lee Straken is an architect by profession but an artisan by choice. Having successfully gone into the practice of architecture for at least 10 years, she found a hobby that she thoroughly enjoyed, and that is soap making. And not just ordinary soap making. This was the time when there were a growing awareness about healthy products, about natural and organic products. At around this time though, organic soaps were hard to find in the country, and one had to buy them outside.
The business is 13 years back, pretty slow because it's kind of high with regards to the price. So hindi lahat ng tao naiintindihan yung significance ng product. So konti pa lang, really, wala pang masyadong available here in the Philippines.
From Australia, where she went to learn about organic soap making, Lee went back to the Philippines with nothing much learned. She took time off, about a year, to research about this until she made her very first bar and started selling.
Hindi ako tumigil kahit kakaunti lang yung startup business ko. Until it grows, nagkaroon ng maraming dagdag na products, lotions, creams, yan, body scrubs, and all others.
After 2 years, she went back to Australia to explore the skincare business there.
I had a good shot there because naging Caress by Nature yung aking business. But continuously, yung MLS Garden Freshness is moving here in the Philippines, from Australia to the Philippines. So Caress by Nature, I joined a lot of markets, organic. But there, bago ka maka-join, you will have to have an invitation. Dapat matest mo na nila yung products mo. From there, I was reviewed by several groups, and na-review ako ng the Greens, the group of the Greens. 9 companies kami na na-review from all the markets. Tinest nila yung mga soaps ko. Imagine, that's in Australia. And I was the only one that stand out. So, I was able to get a lot of orders from those groups. And the groups are all over Australia. So that means, nagkaroon ako ng magandang chance. Kaya ako nakilala sa Australia then, and then I started teaching in Australia as well.
Lee went back and forth to the Philippines and Australia every 3 times and started conducting workshops, educating people about organic skincare. She has been doing this continuously for the last 13 years and enjoying the journey tremendously. But on the marketing side, she encountered problems with her business.
But then again, after 4 years, nalugi pa ako ng about more than $1 million. Lumaki na eh. nalugi ako ng 1.6 million because I have yung aking ABB Green Oil of Morocco in the Pitan. Minanage ng mother ko at saka ng kapatid ko, yung bunso namin. Of course, hindi naman sila hands-on, so nalugi siya.
This did not faze Lee. She did not drop the business just because she lost a considerable sum of money. Instead, she focused with her renewed vigor.
Hindi ibig sabihin mag-stop ako. I continued the business, and until now, until here, malaki na siya. I mean, it's not really that, but I'm well known kahit paano because of the teaching, more on the profession.
Just how did all these start? We asked Lee, an architect with a thriving profession practice. It wasn't an easy jump to cosmetics making, but things have a way of finding new avenues to explore. As it turned out, Lee's 9-month-old daughter had developed eczema, and doctors could not find a permanent solution to the skin problem.
I can't accept the fact na palagi na nandyan yung condition. Hindi pwedeng, sabi ng doktor, hindi masusolusyonan. It will be there. Paulit-ulit lang yan. But hindi ako pumayag. So I have to do my research. Doon ako nag-start.
In fact, this is a route that most soap makers have taken. It all starts as a hobby, sometimes born out of boredom, or perhaps a solution for tight finances. For Lee, it became a passion that bloomed into a business.
Ang daming failures with regards to the result. No, kapag gumawa ka ng isang, hindi porket marunong ka na. Like now, even if I've been doing this for 13 years, marami pa rin akong failures with regards to, for example, I create a lotion or a moisturizer for a skin condition. Hindi agad kinabukasan yung ginawa ko, perfect. So, ang daming, a lot of money, a lot of experimentations. That's the life of chemist as well and cosmetic scientist. Ang daming lab testings. But basically, when the result will always be rewarding. Ayan. But you will have to spend, a lot of monies to be able to perfect a certain formula. It's not always one click.
Like many others, Lee joined Bazaars when she was still preoccupied with her other Australian skincare line. But the last Bazaar she joined was 3 years ago. Now Lee says she is ready to join Bazaars again because she knows that she needs the exposure. For now, she is busy with her workshops. She conducts 3 or 4 workshops a month, not only on soap making, but also on advanced skincare products.
This month, punong-puno yung schedules ko up to May. For all the workshops, I've got pet grooming, men's skincare, I've got organic minerals and makeup, basically anything about skincare, I do that. But I don't do, I do progression. So, ibig sabihin, I would do a basic and then later on I will do the advanced until the very advanced stage. So, palaging iba-iba because I try to make sure na once I've got a series, for example, nakagawa ako ng 4 series of the same workshops, ayoko na siyang inuulit-ulit para yung mga students who've been with me, muna sila angat before anything else would, jump into the same.
Most of Lee's ingredients come from Australia, where they are certified 100% organic, but there are a few that she sources from here. She is happy to share her suppliers with her students in the workshop.
And I also give them the suppliers all over the Philippines, and they can also purchase from me if they need 100% certified organics.
As Lee explained, not all natural products can be considered organic. They have to be examined in a lab to make sure they are free from contaminants and pesticides from the very start.
Kapag natural, pwedeng organic din, pwedeng hindi. So when you say natural, dapat either plant-derived, hindi siya synthetic ingredient, yung mga lab-synthesized ingredients. Because there's a lot of natural ingredients. For example, if you use carrot puree, diba? Or an ingredient that was made from plant ingredient or animal ingredient, animal derivatives. So those are the difference between natural and certified organic.
An accredited certifying body issues its logo that should be attached to the product to pronounce it as organic. As to the price, this is what Lee has to say.
If you will compare my price with regards to the products, the skincare, 1/4 nga lang yung price ko compared to those that are selling that are not even organic. Because I have the sources and I produce my own ingredient as well, I can price it at a low price. I can even sell bulk sa mga clients at a low price. So, competitive yung price ko at naibebenta pa siya ng mga like clinics.
The artisan skincare and cosmetics industry is growing not only globally, but here in the Philippines as well. Many have started their home business in this industry and are thriving quite well.
Ang industry na to is still growing and will still grow because ito na yung direction ng lahat ng tao. People are being aware of healthy skincare. Hindi lang kasi sa pagkain dapat pati sa skincare. So kung ang isang tao naghahanap ng healthy lifestyle, then healthy skincare is also one.
For Lee Strachan, it is now so much of what you will get out of the business, but what you can give and share with others with her workshops or her organic products.
I'd like to invite you to come to my workshops here at the Organic Artisan Lab, number 4, Sauget Street, Tugatog, Malabon. And you can also find us on Google Maps, the Organic Artisan Lab. We also have a lot of products in Caress by Nature, if you happen to see that on Facebook. For workshops, you can check Manila Soap Making, our Manila Soap Making page. You may also check my website, theorganicartisanlab.com.au, and I will have a lot of workshops at the Artisan Craft House in Santa Ana under Doc Noreen, and Jane Lackup. So a lot of upcoming workshops with my new garden gazebo soon on March. So I hope you can join us in all our organic skincare and soap making workshops.
Lee walked us around her shop where her numerous products are displayed.
These are just one of them. They're also food grade, and they are 100% certified organics. Yeah. And these ones naman, like this one, I've got tomato extract. So these are liquid glycerol extracts. The artisan crafters would also love to use this for their soap making, moisturizers. If they're making serums, they also use that. And these ones naman are plant-based. So ibig sabihin, this is not synthetic-based fragrance oil. They are plant-derived fragrance oils that are derived from essential oils and plant components, compounds, and other sources. But basically, they are plant-derived, hindi sila synthetic material.
These are raw materials that can be used by her students in the workshops if they want to produce natural or organic skin products.
Like this one, lavender hydrosol. So you can use this as is, like yung mga facial mist. Yeah, they use this as is kasi this is pure water from lavender flower. Ito naman are all my creations. So, hindi siya kompleto. These are my own brand. So, if you'll notice, meron siyang Lee Strachan Australia. So, under the Organic Artisan Lab, I create Lee Strachan Australia brand naman.
Now, even known dermatologists buy her products and rebrand them as their own.
By next year, I might be very strict with regards to my brand. So yung brand ko, hindi na pwedeng i-rebrand. Otherwise, ang option nila is to have their own product formulated by myself. So, which ginagawa na ng mga doctors na kumukuha sa akin. Nagpapa-exclusive formulation na sila ng kanilang product.
That was Miss Lee Strachan of the Organic Artisan Lab, our feature this week on Strictly Business. The leisure portion of Business and Leisure is coming up next with our co-host Sunshine Girl Damon Sayak, dishing out the latest lifestyle trends. You stay with us.
When thinking of your favorite car brands and models, which brands and models immediately come to mind? Could it be a fuel-efficient sedan for that everyday drive? A sleek and agile sports car? A rugged and versatile SUV? That roomy and comfortable MPV or van? Or that versatile go-anywhere pickup? Be a part of the 2018 to 2019 Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Vote for the brands and models that will become the 2018 to 2019 Autofocus Automobiles of the Year in the Standard and Premium Luxury class. Log on to www.autofocus.com.ph to vote every day until September 30, 2018. And get a chance to win prizes in the daily raffle. And the following major prizes in the grand raffle to be held right after the voting deadline. Third prize, Vivo Y53C. Second prize, Huawei Nova 2 Lite. Grand prize, Samsung J8. The Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Who'll win? You choose. You decide.
I'm gonna miss you.
I'll miss you too.
So, why are you back?
I didn't want to miss you.
Motoring Today is now on the web. Watch this episode or other past episodes of the country's longest-running motoring program any time of the day by logging on to our website, motoringtoday.ph. Motoring Today is now online, just a click away.
Introducing the all-new Mitsubishi Expander.
The things that make my day. My mini-me. My kind of jam. My passion. My blend of coffee. My inspiration. That's all good with the all-new Vios. My Vios, my drive.
All of Suzuki's newly launched models shall be available for the public to test drive. The Phoenix Petroleum 2018 Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival will have all of the country's brand new models available for test drive this November 15 to 18 at the SM Mall of Asia. And Suzuki shall have the following remarkable, newly launched brand new models for you. Vitara, Swift, Desire, Ciaz, Ertiga. Remember, test drive it before you buy it. Drive the latest model automobiles at the Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival, powered by Phoenix Fuels with Pulse Technology, November 15 to 18 at the SM Mall of Asia.
Be part of the 2018 to 2019 Autofocus People's Choice Awards. The only nationwide poll to determine the country's most popular car brands and models. It's easy. Log on to www.autofocus.com.ph/AFPCA 2018. Then, vote for as many as 5 different car models that you believe should become the 2018 to 2019 Autofocus Automobile of the Year in separate standard premium luxury categories. Vote every day until September 30, 2018. And get a chance to win prizes in the daily raffle. And the following major prizes in the grand raffle to be held right after the voting deadline. Third prize, Vivo Y53C. Second prize, Huawei Nova 2 Lite. grand prize, Samsung J8. The Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Who'll win? You choose. You decide. Vote now.
Welcome back to BNL, and it's now time for our lifestyle section, as we call on our co-host this week, Day Monsaya. Day, it's all yours.
Thanks, Butch. Hi, guys. Yes, it's my turn now to take the spotlight as we start with the lifestyle section of our show. Well, let's get this show started with the trendiest on Lifestyle Chronicles.
Tim Hortons welcomed September by spotlighting everyone's favorite morning brew. The Tim Hortons Coffee Trivia event was attended and participated in by members of the media who have a special love for coffee. During the event, Tim's Perfect Pairs, coffee plus food pairing, was showcased during quiz time, where media guests were grouped into 5 teams. Tim's Perfect Pairs were served during coffee breaks, and everyone had a taste of what Tim Hortons has to offer.
We call it Tim's Perfect Pairs, and we have different coffee pairings that everyone can enjoy. Our first pairing is iced coffee and grilled cheese panini, and we call it Feeling Cheesy with My Coffee. Then we of course have our Nothing Beats Classic, which is our double-double, and old-fashioned glazed donut. And then we have the Don't Be Latte for My Birthday, which is our iced latte with birthday cake Timbits. Then we have our chicken ciabatta and iced coffee pairing, which we call Chaba Talaga for You. So yes, the answer is yes. Then we have our So Canadian pairing, which is the original blend coffee and maple dip donut. And of course, last, we call it the Dark Side of Tim's, which is actually part of our secret menu. So we have what you call the Red Eye Iced Cap, which is our iced cap with a shot of espresso. And we also have it paired with our triple chocolate mocha.
The Federated Republic of Brazil, through its embassy in Manila, celebrated its 196th Independence Day in a grand event held at the Peninsula Manila.
Independence Day is a very special occasion in Brazil. Brazilians have a strong feeling of national identity, and our most important festivity is September 7th, the day when we celebrate our birth as a nation. And all over Brazil, people celebrate with parades, be it military parades or just festivities. And it is a moment when we think about what we aim to be as a nation, what are our projects, what our goals are.
And celebration of Brazil's National Day here in the Philippines reflects the unity and strength of the relations between the two countries. Attended by over 350 guests, the event also served as an opportunity for Brazil to further introduce their country to the Philippines and vice versa.
Unfortunately, there is not too much reciprocal knowledge of our respective realities. We are very far away, and Brazilians don't know too much about the Philippines and vice versa. So one of my tasks as an ambassador is to widen the knowledge and to deepen the relations between the two countries. And we do it through many initiatives, through the convening of meetings, through the organization of trade missions, and through the attempt to show our culture, to show the richness and the variety of our culture. We have some common roots in the Latin culture. We speak Portuguese, you spoke Spanish some decades ago, but the two languages are very similar, one to the other. And so, and we also have common traits. We share the same religion. We are both Christian nations. And I think that these are powerful elements of union between our countries, and we should try to explore this common element.
Brazil's ambassador to the Philippines also said they continue to deepen the relationship by doing several initiatives. Salcedo Auctions launched the Well-Appointed Life 2018 in a prestigious event held at the Peninsula Manila. Guests were given an exclusive preview of the items included in the auction, which are divided in 4 sale categories: important Philippine art, connoisseur collection, fine jewelry and timepieces, and rare automobiles. This year's auction includes the boceto of Juan Luna y Novicios Polarium.
What we're seeing beside me is a long-lost work by the country's greatest artist, Juan Luna y Novicio. And this is the boceto for Spoliarium. For those who are new to these art terminologies, a boceto is a prelude or a study for a larger, more completed work. In this particular case, this is the boceto for what is considered to be the most cherished painting in the Philippines, and this is the 1884 Spoliarium by Luna, which we all grew up seeing and continue to see at the National Museum of the Philippines.
According to Salcedo Auctions, this year's collection of timepieces features a lineup that doesn't only have remarkable quality, but also a rich history.
Well, we have what we have are 2 types. We have vintage and modern, and then we also have the ladies and for the men's, and of course we have the powerhouse brands. We're talking about the Rolex. We also have the Patek, and then we have the heritage model of the Vacheron.
The Well-Appointed Life auction will run from September 22 to 23, 2018 at the Peninsula Manila.
More and more events exclusively coming your way only here on Lifestyle Chronicles. Continuing on with our leisure report this week, here's our what and where to go leisure destinations for you.
Be it fine dining, a romantic garden wedding, a relaxed casual meal, or an important business event, Ilustrado is the place to go. Aside from its famed paella, the Ilustrado restaurant, which is located within the history-laden walled city of Intramuros, is also the favorite destination of food gourmands for its famous callos and lengua and other classic gustatory offerings. Ilustrado Restaurant, only for the foodies. A special oven with specially sourced charcoal distinguishes the mouth-watering grilled specialties of Chef Jesse's Grill. Spare ribs with special one-of-a-kind barbecue sauce, clams with delicious special butter concoction. Garden fresh organic salads are just a few of the best-selling offerings from renowned Filipino chef Jesse Sinshoka's place, run in tandem with brother Chef Rio. Chef Jesse's Grill is located in the Grove by Rockwall in Pasig City, a food lover's destination indeed. And that's a regular what to enjoy and where to go list. Business and Leisure's weekly guide to destinations and places to go to enjoy the good life.
Our most popular segment, Places, is coming right up after this short break. Don't go anywhere.
It's back. Participate in the only public poll to determine the country's most popular car brands and models. Vote for your favorite car makes and models in the 2018 to 2019 Auto Focus People's Choice Awards. Log on to www.autofocus.com.ph to vote every day until September 30, 2018, and get a chance to win prizes in the daily raffle. And the following major prizes in the grand raffle to be held right after the voting deadline. Third prize, Vivo Y53C. Second prize, Huawei Nova 2 Lite. Grand prize, Samsung J8. The Auto Focus People's Choice Awards. Which models do you think will become this year's Automobile of the Year in the standard and premium luxury class? You choose. You decide.
Gotta go guys, nagpapasunod si Dash. Dash, miss you! Can't wait to see your new car.
parang may sumusunod sa akin.
See the horizon as a starting point. Use each obstacle to gain momentum. Make the unknown routine. Continue where all others stop. New Peugeot SUV range. Never have SUVs gone so far.
Be comfortable when you're out of your comfort zone and embrace a wider world of adventure. BRV, rise above your limits.
Calling all automobile enthusiasts. Autofocus.com.ph is exclusive to the automobile, where you'll find reviews on the latest brand new car models, together with their head-to-head comparisons. It has the detailed specs of car models available in the country and their latest SRPs and special promos, together with the latest auto industry news and developments like car launches and test drives. Autofocus.com.ph is all about automobiles. Click on.
Have you seen the latest models launched by Toyota? Here's your chance not only to see them up close, but even to test drive them, together with all the other brand new car models available in the country today. The Phoenix Petroleum 2018 Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival will have all of the country's brand new models available for test drive this November 15 to 18 at the SM Mall of Asia. And Toyota shall have the following: Vios, Rush, Fortuner, Innova, Wigo. Remember, test drive it before you buy it. Drive the latest model automobiles at the Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival, powered by Phoenix Fuels with Pulse Technology, November 15 to 18 at the SM Mall of Asia. Be part of the 2018-2019 Autofocus People's Choice Awards, the only nationwide poll to determine the country's most popular car brands and models. It's easy. Log on to www.autofocus.com.ph/AFPCA 2018. Then vote for as many as 5 different models that you believe should become the 2018-2019 Autofocus Automobile of the Year in separate standard and premium luxury categories. Vote every day until September 30, 2018, and get a chance to win prizes in the daily raffle. And the following major prizes in the grand raffle to be held right after the voting deadline. Third prize, Vivo Wi-Fi 3C. Second prize, Huawei Nova 2 Lite. Grand prize, Samsung J8. The Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Who will win? You choose, you decide. Vote now.
Here we are again in one of your favorite segments here on the leisure portion of Business and Leisure, and that is, of course, Places. Folks, you are in for another wonderful treat this week as we feature a fun, young dining destination that has a decidedly Spanish flair. Let's take a look.
Tomatito. From the name alone, one can guess that this is a restaurant with a very Spanish cuisine. But according to one of the owners of Tomatito, they have gone beyond the ordinary traditional Spanish cuisine to differentiate them from the rest. But that is going ahead of the story. For now, let the Spanish restaurateur introduce himself to you.
Okay, my name is Danny Aliaga. I'm 34 years old. I've been in the Philippines for 12 years. And so far amazing. I've had a lot of fun, and I think I've been very lucky to land in this country. It has given me a lot of opportunities and chances to develop myself professionally and personally. And I've always been involved with food and beverage. And in the last 12 years, I've had the chance and the luck to open quite a few establishments, so I feel happy and lucky.
Danny is from Barcelona. He studied tourism and hotel management there and later ventured to Manila with a group of businessmen like himself to put up a chain of restaurants here. He misses his beloved Barcelona, but he has adjusted quite well in Manila and considers it now his home.
I miss it a lot because it's a city where you get a lot of inspiration, architecture, gastronomy, food, and so it's a very nice city, but I consider my home Manila. Every time I land in Manila, I feel like I'm landing home. So this is where I am now.
And this is where one of the restaurants in their chain is now making waves, Tomatito Restaurant.
Tomatito, it means small tomato in Spanish. Tomatoes are red. Red is a very Spanish color. And also, Tomatito is the nickname of a very famous guitarist in Spain, a flamenco guitarist. So at the end was somehow like a tribute to an era in Spain where the folklore, the culture and everything was really high and really, you know. Here with Tomatito, the intention is to bring that 80s feel and that folklore in a very informal and casual vibe. So I think Tomatito fits so well with the decoration, the concept, the angle, everything.
Like all seasoned restaurateurs know, find the right location for one's place of business, especially a restaurant, is half of the problem.
We were looking for a big space where we could showcase different areas in the restaurant. Half of it is very dining oriented, facing the whole dining area to the open kitchen that we have. And the other half of the restaurant, it's more of a bar feel, where we have the bar and the entrance of the same restaurant. So that gave us and allowed us to play with the space. And I think also one of the main features of the restaurant is the main wall we have on the other side, where you see the torero, like the bullfighter costume and the flamenco costume. So that in a smaller place maybe it would have been that nice. So it fit everything very well. And again, the whole glass wall, giving all that light, bringing that light into the restaurant. It's a very nice location.
Indeed it is. Check out too the impressive interiors of Tomatito. Everything is reminiscent of Spain, from the colors to the wall decors.
I think what people liked about it is that we brought that traditional side of Spain, but in a fun and informal vibe.
One indication that the market in BGC, where Tomatito is located, is how their soft opening came out and how the market continues to enjoy their cuisine.
It was a successful opening. We had to adjust to a lot of things because it's our biggest restaurant in the group, so operations change a little bit. But all in all, it went very well, and we were very happy with how the market reacted and accepted the concept.
So much so, in fact, that they have had more than their fair share of events in the resto.
We've had many events, and we welcome events because I think it also fits well with events, an event setup. Why? Because the space is huge. And we can play with it. It's square, there are no columns in the middle, there are no obstructions, so it's very nice to transform the setup of the restaurant and transform it into a venue or platform for companies to have fun also, or groups or celebrations.
Danny likes to talk about their Mexican chef, Chef Carlos Franco, who is dynamic, colorful, and interesting. The chef has successfully married Mexican and Spanish dishes in Tomatito. The group behind Tomatito is rich in experience. This is the same group behind other successful restaurants like Rambla in Rockwell, Las Flores in BJC, Rico Rico in SM Aura, and La Lola Churreria. The common denomination of all these restaurants is their Spanish influence.
I think Rambla is more Barcelona. Las Flores is more traditional Spanish with an informal, casual and comfortable ambiance. Very homey feeling we wanted to achieve in Las Flores with the furniture and the design. And Tomatito is more on the young. Tomatito is a mixed crowd. You can have very young and you can have our existing clientele, no? So with Tomatito, what we wanted to achieve is to widen our market target and target more yuppies or young, sophisticated people that are willing to experience something a bit different.
All very interesting indeed, but right now Danny has wheated our appetite. So let's check out some of their interesting tapas.
So here we have the salmon TNT. It's air baguette. We fill it with sour cream. Then we have smoked salmon where we roll it, and then we brush it with honey, and then we top it with a bit of truffle. So I think the beauty about this is that it explodes and bursts, so you have all the sour cream all over your mouth, and then the salmon, so the sweet and sour starts kicking in with the honey, with the truffle, the salmon. So it's our top seller and a lot of people like it. Here we have the filete airbag. What we have here is an airbag where we fill it with, we call it Iberian cheese cream, and we top it with tenderloin, and then we finish it by torching it a little bit, so it's half cooked, and then we put some rock salt and we grind some pepper on top. Again, another explosion and another mix of flavors. It's we have a very similar approach when it comes to traditional tapa, mixing meat and cheese, but so this is sort of like a different take or a different approach to that traditional tapa. Again, one of our top sellers, and again, the same as the salmon TNT, easy to eat. Usually we recommend for the salmon TNT 2 fingers 1 bite. For this one we usually recommend 2 fingers 2 to 3 bites. So here we have pulpo la tomatito. This is a very different approach because usually the pulpo in Spain, it's cut thinly and served in a round plate, but here we wanted to have a more fun approach to it. So what we did is, number one, we changed the format of the plato, and we made this tentacle, ceramic tentacle, to accommodate the 4 pinchos of pulpo that we're serving. And what we want is, in every bite, we would like the customer to have an idea, same idea as if they would be eating the traditional tapa. So here what we have is, first we put some alioli, garlic mayonnaise, and at the base of the little space here we put potato, then a nice generous piece of octopus, and we top it with jamón ibérico. So here we have ensalada Don Carlos. It's a very healthy salad that a lot of people like. Here we have red lolorosa, we have spinach, we also have peanuts, we have cranberry, we have orange, we have sriracha yogurt, also feta cheese, green leaves, and a little bit of eggplant. So I think it's good to offer not just pork or meat, or I think also what we want to offer here is a variety of different options. So if someone feels healthy, Tomatito is also a great place to have a healthy salad. Here we have tostada de tinga poblana. Obviously it's a Mexican dish. As I said before, we have a Mexican chef called Carlos Franco, and thanks to him we are able to incorporate this Mexican flair to the menu, and this is a perfect example. We call it tostada de tinga poblana, and it's tosta with Mexican chorizo and chicken stew, lettuce, chipotle sauce, and pickled onions. So easy to eat, refreshing, and you get busog when you eat this tostada. Bestseller, especially among the young ones, and quite tasty, quite flavorful.
And that is the spread that could await you on your visit to Tomatito. Here's Danny's personal invite.
I invite everyone to Tomatito to come visit the restaurant, enjoy the place, the food, the selection of tapas that we have, the Mexican side of it also to the food, and you're all welcome, and we would be very happy to have you here. Thank you so much.
We hope you enjoyed another look on this week's feature on Places. That is Tomatito at the Bonifacio Global City. We're now down to our last segment on the leisure portion of our show. Here now is Sports Shoot.
Sports Shoot is brought to you by Rock Island Armory, manufactured by Armscor Global Defense Incorporated.
Welcome to Sports Shoot, BNL segment for the gun enthusiasts. I'm Butch Gamboa. On Sports Shoot, we'll have once again the President and CEO of Armscor Global Defense, Martin Tuazon, to present to all our sports shooting enthusiasts another remarkable firearm for you to get to know better and appreciate. The Baby Rock.
Thanks, Butch, and welcome to this week's presentation of Armscor's Sports Shoot. This is the Baby Rock. We came out with this last year, and we've been exporting it already, and it's been available in the local market since July. Basically, we shrunk down the 1911 pistol. It's exactly just like getting a hairdryer and shrinking down your 1911. So we got the basic pistol here. It's got a snag-free, low-profile sight. It's got front and back serrations. It's an all-steel made gun, 7+1, 380. As you can see, a little light and trigger, combat-style hammer, easy to manipulate, and it's for really all types of carry. As you know, we have our L-tops, and then we can go to our PTC4. So this gives you an option for you to have your right to life. And we're here at the range to demonstrate our Baby Rock. First off, before I shoot this gun, I want to show you how compact it is. It's basically a shrunk down 1911, which, if you're wearing jeans, can even fit inside your jean pocket. It's fantastic, it's concealable, it's a great little protection weapon, just enough firepower that you can fire 7 shots and defend yourself, defend your family, and have a real nice little protection piece that's nice and compact and affordable. It's a 7+1, a 1911 style, little 380. Ready to rock and roll. Smooth shooting, all steel frame. Doesn't have the recoil like those little polymer guns, and it's got a nice trigger. If you've ever seen those little pocket pistols, the triggers are pretty much horrendous. but this is a 1911 style, so you get a nice smooth trigger with it, and it shoots great. So these are all available in all the Armscor stores and Armscor affiliated dealers, and please come and take a look. And they're very reasonably priced, again, available in all the markets, and great for a carry option, concealable, and great for home protection as well.
That was the Baby Rock. It comes in caliber 380 ACP. It is semi-automatic and recoil operated with a capacity of 7 rounds. Its barrel length is 3.78 inches with an overall pistol length of 6.61 inches. I'll see you next time when we again put on the spotlight another exciting firearm here on Business and Leisure's Sports Shoot, our regular segment for the gun enthusiast. I'm Butch Gamboa.
Sports Shoot is brought to you by Rock Island Armory, manufactured by Armscor Global Defense Incorporated.
That's another remarkable firearm for you to check out here on our Sports Shoot segment. Well, guys, I'm afraid that is all I've got for you this week, but I'll be back very soon. So catch us again next time, all right? I'm Damon Sayak saying bye for now, and see you again next time, Butch.
Thanks, Dave, for this week's Leisure Report. And with that, we end another episode of Business and Leisure. Thank you for staying with us. Also, don't forget to follow us in our social media accounts. Till the next time, this has been your host, Ray Butch Gamboa. Good business to all and enjoy the good life.